All right, everybody, welcome back to the #1 television program in the history of the entire universe. I am Brian Lee Durfee, author of The Forgetting Moon, The Blackest Heart, and The Lonesome Crown, all three books published by Simon & Schuster's Saga Press. Today I'm going to be reviewing Fractal Noise by Christopher Paolini. You know, Christopher Paolini is the dude that wrote the Aragon series, The Inheritance Cycle. Well, he's also written a couple of science fiction novels. He wrote To Sleep in a Sea of Stars, and he's written Fractal Noise, which is a prequel to this book. Let's talk about the cover first, because you know I love graphic design and cover illustration. I do think this is a good image. I've heard there's controversy about this cover because it was supposedly done by AI. On the back, they give credit to Shutterstock or something like that. But I got no, it's a good image created by AI. Or either way, it's a good image. I'm not going to get into that battle here on this review. I'm just aware of it, and I'm letting you know that. Okay, so the book has a lot of other cool little bits of artwork in it. It's got a lot of maps. It's got this map of the star system and the stars they're charting. It's really a cool book, and it's set up together really good. And I was really intrigued by the setup of this book. And it's about a 250-page novel, so kind of short. Reminded me a lot of, it was kind of a cross between Arthur C. Clarke's Rendezvous with Rama and Carl Sagan's Contact. I really think thematically it fits more in with Carl Sagan's Contact, especially the movie version with Jodie Foster. So the year is July 25th, 2000. No, let's see. That's not the year. The month is July 25th. The year is 2234. So about 200 years from now. Alex Crichton is a xenobiologist, and he's on a starship looking at planets and moons, studying them for alien life forms. We still haven't found alien life in the universe 200 years from now. Alex Crichton is our main character. I do think that Crichton is an homage to, of course, the author Michael Crichton. Christopher Paolini does this a lot in his writings, where he will throw out little homages to some of his favorite writers and artists. I think this is an homage to Michael Crichton, because this could be kind of a Michael Crichton-esque, high-tech thriller type of a thing that he did, Anyway, a character named Jonah discovers a big hole, a big circle on the planet, what's the name of that planet? Talos, T-A-L-O-S. Planet Talos. There's a big hole. Like it's a perfectly circular hole. They can't see the bottom of it. It just looks like this is something not naturally made. Like the planet didn't just come up with this hole on its own. It was created by intelligent life. And so they're like, this is a big discovery. Let's send out a journey, like another ship of explorers to see what the hell this thing is. What is it? And that's the thing. We go on this adventure with these characters. And that's where I kind of compare this to Rendezvous with Rama, where they sent the people up to look at the thing that was floating in the space and all that. And so now they're doing that here. And Alex Crichton, early on in the book, it's set up. His backstory is his wife, Layla, is dead. He's haunted by the ghost of her. Now he's on this journey with these other characters to the planet Talos to figure out what this hole is. Is it a dwelling of some sort, a building? Is it a communication device? Is it a radio? Is it a musical instrument? Is it a weapon? What is it? So Alex, Pushkin, Chen, Talia, they are some of the characters on this venture, and they are going towards it. They end up on the planet. They and as they venture across this landscape, this alien landscape, towards this hole to find what it is, this is where kind of the bulk of the journey takes place. Every one of the characters you get to know, and they're decent characters. You get to know, some of them, they all carry personal baggage with them. Like Alex Crichton is haunted by the ghost of his dead wife. Some of them are, this is a dream of a lifetime to go on this adventure, to see what this hole is, to figure out what this alien artifact is. For others, it's a risk that they don't think is even worth taking. Like, why the are we doing this? And then, but for Alex himself, it boils down to a desperate attempt to just find meaning in the universe after the death of his wife. And that's kind of why I compared this a lot as I was reading it. I'm like, this is a lot like the book Contact by Carl Sagan, and it's almost an homage to all of those first contact space adventures that have come before, from Carl Sagan and Arthur C. Clarke and Ray Bradbury and Larry Niven and Robert Heinlein and everybody that's done one of those first contact stories. This is kind of like an homage to that. And even with the Alex Crichton references with Michael Crichton, and it's just kind of the way Michael Crichton wrote. He wrote like the Congo, Sphere, things that were going on Earth that that was like kind of first contact type of stuff. Anyway, I actually quite like this. I mean, it's short. It's not going to burden you down with a lot of heavy reading. It's got just the right amount of high tech. It's got just the right amount of character work. It's just got the right amount of mystery and what if. Like, what if? That is, what is it? It's a space mystery about what is that thing out there. And those are always fun books to read. So I give Fractal Noise a solid 8.5 out of 10. And that is my review for that book there.